Okay, this is TechScope Tuesday. Professor Conkle, Abbye Garcia. Abbye, thanks for joining today.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Well, Abbye is at Rock Valley College. I'm at my house right now, and we're going to talk about Abbye and what she does at Rock Valley College. Go and tell us, Abbye, what it is that you do at Rock Valley.
I actually work in the communications department here for the college, and I am the multimedia specialist, which means that I kind of work with the social media and then some of like the website updating.
Okay. And how long have you been at Rock Valley?
I actually started here in July of 2013, so it's going on 2.5 years right now, which seems like a long time, but compared to the other people I work with, it's nothing.
All right. And as far as where will people see you around campus? If they were to see you, where would you be? What would you be doing?
Well, most people know me as Twitter girl or camera girl. I'm usually walking around events or just throughout campus with a camera around my neck. Mm-hmm. And I'm just trying to, capture Rock Valley College in its true form with students walking around campus. They're involved in events. And, one of the main things that we try to do is post right away just to know or let people know that, there's a lot going on here. And it's cool because one day there could be an event, one day it's an educational event. One day we have a musician here. So, it's really fun.
Sure. As far as the most rewarding part of your job, what would that be?
Well, I actually just graduated from college as well in 2012. So okay. I still feel pretty close to the college scene. So I really like to, meet a lot of the students and try to engage with them. Just kind of, it's interesting to get their perspective from a community college standpoint, and it's nice because we can really closely figure out who we're targeting with all of our marketing. So I think it's just rewarding to be able to engage with the students on a daily basis.
Okay. As far as trivia here, let's talk about some trivia real quick. Let's give us some of your favorite music, your favorite bands. It could be an individual or a band. Go and tell us what those are.
Oh, man. This is where I kind of nerd out a little bit.
That's fine.
I am a diehard Blue October fan.
Blue October.
Kind of like alternative-ish. And then I really, really love Dave Matthews Band. I've been following them for years.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know who Blue October is, this is Blue October right there. It's a picture I got anyway. I think it's a pretty awesome picture, really. I think. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, then, I love it. That's
Dave Matthews, that was last year, 2015. There's Dave Matthews. There's Blue October.
Those are my bands.
There it is. And
no, they're awesome. They provide a lot of good tours.
Yeah. And so I'm guessing you've been to a lot of their concerts, I'm guessing. Blue October?
Just a few.
Just a few, okay.
That's one of the things I do in my off time, actually.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to hold off on the next one for just a second and just talk to the students real quick. Does anybody have a question for Abbye? Now, again, she does photography at the school. I teach photography at Rock Valley, and we've got about 16 students this semester, something like that. And is anybody out there listening that's interested in photography? You might... Abbye, would you be open to helping students as far as answer any questions as far as getting started as a photographer? What would be some tips that you would give students?
I've actually had a lot of students approach me, just on campus. They see me with a camera and
sure.
They ask if I'm a student or if I'm a teacher, or they ask, what I do. And, I'll give them some tips on the spot, kind of just tell them, you got to start somewhere, even if it's just shooting nature, or if it's going to the events and kind of shadowing me and just kind of seeing, how you can engage with people. I mean, right. I am all for giving students tips. If they feel comfortable enough to come up and talk to me, then
sure.
Go for it.
Sure. As far as taking photos, I know you've got I'll go ahead and give a plug for your website. You've got a Twitter, your Twitter page is twitter.com. photography with a YE on the end. Is that correct? photography with a YE on it, or just photography with an E on the end, I guess. Cool. It's got a great picture too. I love your picture on the front page. It's really cool. Your masthead is really a cool picture.
Oh, thanks.
And but no, I went through your page last night and was pretty impressed with the. I'll probably show it off on in my photography class tonight. And so we got some great photos, and
oh man,
I think you also link back to your Facebook page, right? And it's even got more photos. It looks like your Facebook page does.
Yeah, I actually post more on my photography Facebook page. Twitter, I do a lot more on my personal account.
Right.
But yeah, I'm trying to gain a bigger following on the Twitter. So
sure.
So I appreciate the plug.
Yeah, definitely. So when you're taking photos, what is it what type of photos do you love to take that really is your passion? And when you're taking photos, it's like easy breezy, you love doing it. Just go and tell us what those are. What kind of photos are those?
Honestly, portrait photos.
Portrait photos?
I love capturing people's personalities.
Sure.
I love when people don't feel confident in front of the camera.
Right.
And then you just take a very effortless photo, and then they feel good about themselves by looking at it. So it's kind of cool to do that here on campus too, getting students smiling and laughing, and just to kind of showcase what Rock Valley is about.
So not the awkward pose where the photographer says, "Okay, turn your head to the left, and then up, and then hold it." Not one of those. We've all taken photos like that, right?
And that's the thing. You can always joke about that, and
exactly.
then it gets them to give a natural reaction, and that's when I snap.
Yes, exactly right.
You got to be able to have a little bit of sense of humor with it.
That's right, exactly. And Abbye does have a good sense of humor. Just working with her a couple years, 2.5 years, I guess. It does seem longer than that, by the way, than 2.5 years. Abbye's a great person as far as what she does on campus. She does a lot on campus, believe it or not. If I'm not mistaken, we do most all of our stock photos on site, correct? We don't buy many stock photos anymore, correct? You do a lot of your what we use for any of our literature or news or whatever is all our photos, correct? That we take on campus, pretty much.
Actually, before I got here, we did kind of utilize a little bit more, Shutterstock images.
Yes.
But now with my position, we're able to document our own students, which we know that the community appreciates, the students appreciate. And I actually have students coming up to me now asking how they can be the next RVC model. So that's kind of fun.
Well, you've opened up a can of worms because I've been asked the same thing. I don't ever say anything. So, Abbye, how do they become the next RVC model? What is the process in that? Is it just contact Abbye day or night, or wait for Abbye to contact them, or what's the process there?
Actually, every summer we do a big 2-3 day photo shoot on campus. We send out through social media a request form or an interest form. And if they can't make it to that day, then we kind of keep their contact information throughout the semester. But at any point in time, they can always email RVC Public Relations at rockvalleycollege.edu. Okay. And we would be happy to have them year round. Sure.
So is that towards the end of the spring semester or at the beginning of summer when you do that, or middle summer?
Yep, at the end of the spring semester, we'll start plugging it on our Twitter, our Facebook. We put it everywhere in the student news. Say that we're calling, Rock Valley College moms, and it's nothing stressful. It's honestly just kind of a day in the life of the student.
Sure. Okay, go and give a plug for what your latest hashtag is right now. I know you've got a couple of them, I believe, so go and tell us what the hashtag campaigns are right now, or maybe there's one. Go and tell us what's going on with social media right now.
Yeah, well, actually, we are doing our second year of the Rock Valley College Social Media Awards, hashtag RVCSMA16. You can use it on Instagram, you can use it on Twitter, and you can use it on Facebook. And all semester long, we will be looking for, the best photo taken at RVC, the best selfie, the best faculty or professor. It could be you. You never know. Just as long, we just like to see our students and our faculty engaged. We just like to see it from a different perspective. So use hashtag RVCSMA16.
RVC, what was it again? I'm sorry.
Hashtag RVC is in Rock Valley College. SMA for Social Media Awards.
Gotcha.
And then 16 for the 2016 spring semester.
So RVC Social Media Awards. Just remember that RVC SMA 16, right? And
yep.
And they can post pretty much anything, correct? There's a lot of categories to choose from, and they can find all that on the Rock Valley College website, right? And is that correct?
Yep.
Awesome.
If they just go to rockvalleycollege.edu/SMA, all the rules will be there, and then they can kind of figure out what the big prize is this year.
Awesome. Well, let's see if anybody has any questions. We got a few people connecting here. So anybody have a question for Abbye the last 5 minutes here? Go ahead and post a question if you have a question for Abbye, and she'll try to answer it. Even if you post it after the session, this is going to be recorded. I'll give it to Abbye so she can answer any questions you guys might have. Okay, I'm going to end with, I need 2 students for interviews the rest of the semester. So if you're a student out there listening, not live right now or in the recorded session, if you could email me at c.conkle@rockvalleycollege.edu, we're going to have 2 opportunities for you to be interviewed on TechScope Tuesday. And I want to cover kind of a student perspective that's getting ready to graduate this semester, and then a student that just started maybe in the fall 2015. So that's kind of the 2 types of students I'm looking for. If you do, email me by next Monday. You're going to get a $10 Starbucks gift card, and I will pay for it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Incentive, yeah.
Incentive. All right, Abbye, go ahead and tell us how students can contact you if they want to get a hold of you.
Yep, one of the easiest ways to contact me is just by my email here at RVC. It's just a.garcia@rockvalleycollege.edu, or you can always call me at my desk. It's 815-921-4523, or just follow Rock Valley College on social media, and that's another way to get in touch with us as well.
Awesome. And everything Abbye's mentioned today is in the show notes on myrvc.org. You can go there and click on the show notes. It'll bring up everything about Abbye, including the awesome pictures of her website, her Twitter page, and Blue October. I found the best picture I could find, and Dave Matthews, the latest picture from Dave Matthews. So, well, Abbye, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was pretty awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good one. Thank
you. All right, bye-bye.